And then we were like playing a Smash 4 friendly, and he was pointing out habits I didn't even realize I had. And I was like, wow, this guy is so good.
So, like what? Do you remember?
One specific one was he's like, oh, dude, you dash attacked in that same exact situation where you were at X. I don't remember the percent, but he's like, you were at 17% and like a third of the stage away from me, and you dash attack. So since you did it last time, I knew you were gonna do it again. So I just shielded you and punished. I was like, what? How'd you even know that? He's like, I don't know. It's just something I picked up on you doing. And this was like the third game we had played.
Well, when you play enough players, you start to like group habits together, types of habits.
Oh, for sure.
Especially depending on spacing. That's what I've been getting used to doing. I'm not
saying that's like a, and that this is, I'm not saying that's like a skill that only he possesses, but this is something he was talking about in his drunk stream. Had mentioned to us later too. Is like when he first started playing the game, he thought Marth teleported because he could not like see the dolphin slash. Like when Marth did his up B, he couldn't like actually see Marth moving, and like he couldn't like teleport down with Mewtwo. Like he just wasn't fast enough to do it. And then he just worked at it, and like things he knows is just from putting hours in. And people, and he truly believes, and you know, he still definitely does have some like a ton of natural talent and at video games and Smash in general, but he truly believes, and I agree with this, that if you put in the hours, like there's nothing stopping you besides yourself. Most people like give up because something's a little too hard before you know, before they even truly realize their potential. Like, because progress is tough. When you first start out, progress comes in huge lumps. Like you think about it in percentage terms, like you get so much better. Like within your first 6 months of Melee, like the relative difference is absurd. You get 2-3 times as good in like no time at all, especially with all the resources available now. As you get better, you know, you hit that year point, that 2-year point. Progress comes a lot slower. Like 6 months, you no longer like double your, you know, your rate of improvement isn't out. You know, you maybe get like, if you before you were getting 150%, now you're getting like 10, 15. Year 3, you're getting like 5, 6%. Year 4, year 5, it's like 1%. And then that's where people get frustrated and they get disheartened, because it's like, wow, like all this time and I'm just still so far. And the difference between the good players and the top players is really just like that 1%. But that 1% of improvement is so like crucial, and so many people miss out on it because of how hard it is to truly attain. But it comes down to putting in the time, and people don't, they quit before that. And now that it's common. I'm not, you know, like if it's not for everyone, but it is something that I think most people stop before they realize. You know, you get frustrated and you get disheartened, and that's just how it works. Not everyone can put 8 hours into the game. Not that you need to put in 8 hours if you want to be the very best, you have to, but at like our level, the average level that, you know, I'd say most of us are at, it really boils down to like a few hours a week, and you can see a ton of improvement. So yeah, guys, especially with all the new players in the scene, like it feels tough, and like there's a huge gap, but put in time and before you know it, you'll get pretty good. I like going on rants, in case you guys haven't noticed. I think very tangentially and in like bits and pieces, so I kind of go off on different different trains of thought. So if I ever get like if I'm talking too much or getting distracted, just let me know and I'll shut up. But I like talking, you know, I like rather talk to you guys and comment on things. Yeah, getting good is 100%. Okay, wow. Yeah, it's okay. Why would we assume that you'd mix it up? Burst mode takes game 1, by the way. So I mean, I think Mewtwo King just knows, okay, he's a worse player. He's probably not going to do that. Plus, you can react to Rosalina's dash attack. Next, yeah, M2K is definitely a savant for this stuff. Also, I assume you read that article on LeBron where he could like remember things from the exact moment, the position of everyone on the court, and dates when certain shots happen in games. Like that's crazy. That was a crazy article, and that is kind of like something that top players have. Something Mewtwo King definitely possesses, where they just have they see the game in a completely different way. And I actually was kind of talking to Armada about this after Apex, that he believes that even though like technically him and Mewtwo King do better in teams, he thinks Android is the best, his brother, is the best teams player in the game, because Android sees teams in a way that not even Armada can comprehend, and has like just some sort of awareness for positioning and situations that just don't make sense to even Armada. So yeah, certain people definitely have talent for. Do you want to sit down? Certain people have a talent for that others do not, and that's where good players come from. But Armada's whole family is like definitely possesses very good genes for gaming, and they're all really interesting. Like even Aniolis, that Team UGS came from like Nintendo Championships. At Raisin Oblivion, yeah, it takes a day to learn those. To learn that, learning tech skill is not a problem at all. Like people complain about learning tech skill, I feel bad for them because that's such a small portion of the game. Learning to effectively implement dash dancing, wave landing, wave dashing, shield dropping, or any of the other thousands and thousands of techniques that exist in Melee is really the hard part. Getting the technical prowess is not a problem at all. Like that kid Ellis that I was talking about earlier, like he has twice the tech skill I have. Like I couldn't do half the things he does, but he doesn't implement them effectively. So his Fox still lose to mine. So that's where the hard part is. But yeah, again, it all boils down to discipline and dedication. And when you lose that discipline and dedication when the progress stops coming in bursts. When you can put in if it takes, let's say it takes a day to wave dash, day to dash dance, day to wave land. You just learned in 3 days. You learned 3 things that take your game like to an absurd next level. But then after you learn that, your next 3 days, like you're learning something smaller that only is such a fraction of your game, like ledge dashing, for example. Let's just say, yeah, it might take a day to learn ledge dashing, but you didn't get that huge. It doesn't translate over concretely as much as say learning to wave dash or dash dance will. So that's where the time and dedication becomes frustrating. It's like, wow, I'm putting all this time and like I'm not truly objectively seeing results as the way I used to. Yeah, dude, learning tech skill is not fun. I mean, it kind of is. The grind is fun, but I think people get blinded by unnecessary tech skill, and like they try to focus on that too much. But that's why so many people play Space Animals. When they have to practice alone, they can get a lot better by just practicing tech skill. Wii U, let me check. I linked. What time does Wii U doubles or Wii U singles start tomorrow? And that is 2 for burst mode. Yeah, the out of place music is fun. It spices things up a little bit. Random music is the way to go. Yeah, F-Zero's dope. Mewtwo King, fun fact about Mewtwo King is he loves F-Zero. He said he used to be competitive at F-Zero. I want to say GX, but I don't remember. Cop Crusher, don't try to deny that. You're secretly bored, dude. It's okay. You don't have to pretend not to be bored. It's okay. Borb's a cool dude. Or you're a cool dude, I guess. Your matches at Big House were pretty hype. I think I'm gonna play some Melee, but I'll comment. I'm not really good at commentary. I'm good at talking. I enjoy talking to you guys, but links are chill. Yeah, I enjoy talking to you guys, but I don't really enjoy like commentating. I don't know. I see stuff and point stuff out, but it's way more fun being casual. Like we're like we're the budget showdown Smash. We're semi esports, but not really. Like if you want esports commentary, save that for the big streams. We're just here to have fun. I think for a small stream, interacting with chat is super important, and not enough people do it. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I mean, I understand why the big streams can't do it, because you know you've got 50K viewers, like, and chat is just a hellhole of like memes and this, that, and the other. So it's tough to address. But for us, like, whatever, you guys are. We'll talk about what you want to talk about. We ask the hard-hitting questions. Oh. And you know I'll be the Ron Burgundy of Smash commentary. The Sheik punishes. Oh, yo, SSK gets so salty. You guys have no idea. It's hilarious. Like, why? One thing I don't like about, and that's 3-1. Oh, wow, the salt, salty SSK.